So last night I was recording on Instagram and there was all these cops out just like I saw this one cop car way down the street with his lights on, and I was like, I'm just gonna go over here, see if there's some street theater. And so I just started walking down the street toward the cop car, and then this other cop car comes by right as I go through an intersection, and he shines his light at me as he drives by, shines his spotlight at me as he drives by. And then I walk up the street, and the one cop car with his lights on is just sitting in the middle of this intersection, just sitting in the middle of the street in the intersection. And this is a gang stalker over here, I bet, coming out right now. I don't know, a lot of these cars are gang stalkers, I bet. And that red car is syncing up with that red car at the train tracks as this car turns by me there, you know? And this car's got an 88 and it's right there. But and that was a white car right there, and that's a white car right there, and that's a white van turning out in front of me right now. But I walked down the street and they just kept seeing cop cars just either sitting on the street with their spotlights on or just driving by synchronized. You know, every time I see them driving by, it's a synchronizer. And they kept shining their light at me, their spotlight. There's someone with a red shirt opening a white van door right as I walk by it. Here comes the one headlight. And this is a place where they always drive by. I don't know what the corner is. They always drive by right here. Maybe it's the corner of that building or something. There's one headlight right there today. There's usually white cars right there or whatever. But there's a red driving out in front of me as this blue pulls up. I don't know. It was right at the corner of the building. But I think there's another blue turning over there as that blue in front of me. They just have cars at all the intersections around. I think that was gang stalkers. But they kept shining their spotlights at me. Then I walked up to this one cop. I would just record it again and show it, but I can't skip ahead on Instagram on my computer for some reason. I can do it on my phone, but I can't do it on my computer. But that was a military license plate. But you know. I walked up to this one cop. I was like, what's going on? What are y'all doing out here? And right as I walked by the cop car, there's another truck driving by on the street. There's no cars on the street, you know. And then right as I walk by the cop car, right as I'm walking up to the cop, there's a car driving by on the street. You know, right there next to me, you know. I was like, what are y'all doing? He's like, we're looking for somebody. I was like, who are you looking for, me? He's like, not tonight. I was like, oh, okay, you're not gang stalking tonight then? He's like, I'm not familiar with what that term means. You know, even though they gang stalk me all day, every day, that's all they do. You know, he's not familiar with what that term means. Okay. But, then he shines his flashlight at me after I walk by. There's red and blue. Is that another blue as a red drives by me? Here's people popping out of this building right as I walk up with a bunch of red on. I don't know. Here's a white car right now. But, then he shines his flashlight at me after I walk by him. And then some more cops come and drive by me synchronized. And I walk by the police station, and there's no cop cars in the parking lot. They're all just out doing this, out just looking for this guy, whoever he is. And then I ask him later, I'm like, did you find him yet? And they're like, nope. I was like, I'm right here. You can stop looking. I'm right here. Because I just assumed, you know, they kept shining their lights at me. Multiple cop cars kept shining lights at me. So I don't think they were looking for anybody. I think they were looking for me. There goes two red cars at the same time, and a blue car is pulling up over there at the same time. There's someone with a red shirt over there at the same time. Just saying, it's all at the same time. Just saying. Is this Whitey? It's Whitey with a 93 license plate. And another Whitey. This is a whitey, I think. Oh, she's flipping me off with her 66 license plate, whitey. Well, I mean, you got a 66 license plate whitey, and you're driving by kind of at the place where the whiteys are always driving by. It wasn't right there at the point, at the corner of the building. But it was a 66 license plate white car. I mean, you know, she was flipping me off. This white car just started backing up right there. Right there. This white car started backing up right there. This white gang stalker car backed up right there. And it was driving in front of me at the Harbor Bar. Well, here's a whitey. And that's a 99, so that's probably another one. And there's a whitey. And there's two whiteys turning at the exact same time. Here comes Whitey. Here comes Whitey. Here's Whitey. Here goes Whitey. 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 There goes Whitey. There goes a gang stalker in a white car again. Oh, and he's syncing up with that white truck as he turns. And it's right here. And there's another white truck turning as that one drives like in front of me. Probably another sync. I saw a white SUV turning over there at the corner of the building. What next? There's a white car over there in the parking lot. I don't know if that's a gang stalker. Here's a FedEx truck turning way over there right now. Here's a white semi right now. Here's a Whitey. Here's Whitey. Here's Whitey. There's Whitey. There's someone getting in a white truck, popping out of the door right next to me. I think that red truck driving by at the corner of the building was one. I mean, they're both driving by simultaneously right there. And that was probably a gang stalker. I've seen those cabs gang stalking before. And he's syncing up with whiteys. He's syncing up with the whiteys. And this is a military license plate. Whitey! At the whitey point. There's a white car turning over there right now. He's probably a whitey. And there's a UPS truck over here right now, pulling up right now. And there goes Whitey at the center line of the street. And the UPS truck's gonna turn right now. Oh, there goes Whitey. There goes the UPS truck. Here's Whitey again. Like, most likely, you know. That's Whitey again. Is this Whitey again with the I thought it said 223, but it's right at the corner of the Harbor Bar. Just was right at the corner of the Harbor Bar again. Another white car. Well, that's a 88 license plate Whitey right at that door. where the whiteys drive by. And then that person turned around the corner right when I walked by the crosswalk, but I stopped walking for a second, so, you know, there's someone popping out of the door right next to me over here. Now this car, that might not be a whitey. That might not be a whitey, but it probably is, because, you know. And that was the guy that was popping out of the door next to me. And that's a 33 license plate. I don't know, but here's Whitey. And here's Whitey. And this van just took off, I think. And here's Whitey. Here's Whitey! Whitey! He's flipping me off. Whitey! And he's syncing up with a whitey. Why are you flipping me off if you're syncing up with a whitey? Stop syncing up, whitey. Why would you flip me off if you're syncing up like a whitey? Stop being a whitey. The fuck? You're a whitey, but you're flipping me off. Well, that one wasn't synced up that time. I mean, it's kind of right there. It wasn't perfectly right there. And I always see these. I always see these. LabCorp, I always see these. LabCorp and the Amazon. And there's a bunch of silver cars right now. I think there was another silver car driving by me. It's like 3 silver cars syncing up. I always see those LabCorp cars. Whitey! Whitey! Here comes Whitey again. Is this a whitey too? Whitey! 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 He's got camo on too. Is this another whitey? Is this another whitey? Is that whitey gang stalking? Is that a criminal stalker stalking like a criminal, criminally for the criminal human trafficker cult? In white criminal cars? Synchronizing like stalker synchronizer criminals? Is that what those are? Is that a criminal stalker? Where's the stalking terrorist criminals? There's someone getting out of a white car right now. There's someone getting out of a white car right as I cross the street. I hope it's not a criminal, stalker, terrorist. There's a white car driving out and a white truck right here. And then the white truck is driving by pretty much at the ATM. And then there's a whitey up there, I think. Oh. Yep. Is that red and blue? I don't know. Here's a white truck right at the Harbor Bar corner again. Well, here's a blue van and then a red car. I mean, it's just a blue van here and a red car over there. and whitey! Dun, dun, dun. Whitey! It's at the corner of the building. It's pretty much right there too. You know. Just the same thing like every other day, you know? And here's a white 22 license plate right here. I think that was a 93 license plate. I don't know. Alright. Let's go this way now. We watched a bunch of white cars drive by at the Harbor Bar on one video again. In all the places. They just drive by them multiple times on one video, you know? It's like magic or something. Here goes Whitey! Hey, Whitey! Why are you honking? Because you're a stalker? Because you're driving in front of me with a white truck and you gotta honk at that moment because someone told you to, because you're a puppet stalker with no life of your own and you follow orders all day like a puppet with a hand up your ass? Is that why? Oh, there's a cop car over there. Way over there. I don't know. I don't know if he's stalking me or not. I didn't see anything else, so probably that was the stalker for that intersection. And there's a door opening right next to me. Just was right next to me. And I'm hearing a sound over in that door right next to me. Heard some type of sound over there right as I walked by the door. Most likely another stalker with no life. And like I saw a white truck drive ahead of me up there, and like they always have cars driving out ahead of me, like way down the street. And then there's someone walking out in front of me right here. I don't know. There's a white SUV right here. There's a white SUV over there just now. I didn't catch it, I don't think, but it was right over on this street. And then there's a white SUV right there right now. And then there's just a car driving behind me there. I don't know if it was a gang stalker, but probably. And then the store's gonna close next to me, probably. It's gonna close next to me. No. I always see gang stalkers over here, so. I mean, I see them everywhere, but like. Oh! This truck looks perfectly timed. Is he gonna sync up with another whitey? Well, there goes a whitey, I think. It wasn't right when he pulled up to the street. But, I don't know. It's just anytime I see a truck driving up right as I'm walking by, looks a little gang stalkerish. And these things are always gang stalking. That van. But he wasn't right at a corner though. So that time, he might not have been gang stalking. That might be the guy that works there that's not a gang stalker. You know, that guy isn't working today. There goes red and blue and white. There's a white truck pulling up over there right now. And there's nothing. I was expecting the person in that van to get out next to me. But it might not be a gang stalker. That's great. I hope it's not. You know, it might be a gang stalker just sitting there. But I don't know. I didn't see a synchronizer thing. This car gonna drive forward at the corner of the building? No. In the corner of that building, maybe? Oh. I don't know. Is a blue car gonna drive by right now? No? Okay. Might not be a gang stalker. Might be a regular red car. Cool. So that's 2 regular cars. And the rest of them are gang stalkers. Yeah, just me and 2 regular cars out here, and the rest of them are gang stalking criminals. That's cool. It's good to know that everyone's a Gestapo. think it's good to know. I think it's kind of important to know that, you know, that everyone's a Gestapo. I mean, this silver truck is pulling up right now. There goes a cop. There goes a Gestapo cop. There goes a cop being a criminal again. Haha. This white garbage truck is pulling out right now. And I always see these white garbage trucks, and there goes two white cars at the same time, and he pulls out. And here's another white car, and here's another white car. Right as I get here, and that one's got a military license plate. And it's the whiteys. Here come the red cars. 3 red cars. Whitey's turning over here, and there's another whitey over there, probably. So many whiteys. Like, how many whiteys are there? Damn. How many white cars are there on Earth? It's like they're all here in town. That red car had one light, and there's another red car driving by at the exact same time. And then there's a white right there again. Again and again. Just like every other video. Every time I walk by there, it's a white truck right there. Every time I walk by there, it's a white truck. Every time. Not every time, but you know what I mean. Almost every time. Like, you know, and it's not like kind of there. It's like right there, you know? It's not like I'm like kind of by it and there's a white truck and I'm like, oh, look, another white truck. I'm right there and there's a white truck right there. You know? Over and over. And then there's someone slamming a car door, corner of Ravenwood. I mean, and then they're going in the door directly next to me. And then there is gonna be a whitey. No whiteys. No whiteys. Maybe when I get across the street. Oh, is this whitey? That's whitey. I thought it was silver when it was pulling up, but it's whitey. Whitey. Fuck, man. Stop doing that, whitey. Is this UPS truck gonna gang stalk me again? Well, he's taking off right here. So he's probably gang stalking. Like he always is. And he's gonna sync up with a whitey or something. Is he? No, he didn't sync up with a whitey. A lot of times they'll drive up to the intersection and they'll sync up with a whitey over there. Is this white van about to close the door right now? No. Does this car have one light right now? They're gonna turn at a corner of a building. Yep. It's gonna turn at the corner of a building with a light, with the one headlight in it. you see a pattern yet? I mean, do you see it? Do you see a pattern? I thought that was a whitey at first. Alright. Okay. Nothing. Whitey! There's a whitey over there. There was a whitey over there, right when I got to the curb. There was a whitey right at the curb. And this guy is getting in a 33 license plate car. This guy. Oh no, a 93 license plate car. My bad. It's a 93 license plate car. And this guy's getting in a white SUV right now. And he's starting it directly next to me. And there goes a whitey next to them. And then one of these cars is gonna drive by me at the alley. Probably whitey. Huh. Is whitey driving by right at the alley, right at the corner of the building? I don't know about that car. But here's a guy with a red shirt on a bike. And right as whitey drives in front of me, he's riding out. And there's a whitey probably. And I don't know, that car was right at the corner of the building, I don't know. Just was. You know, there might be cars at the corners of buildings sometimes that aren't gang stalking. I don't know. If it was a white car at the corner of the building, though, then it's probably a gang stalker. And this is a whitey. And that's a whitey. That is a whitey. Alright, nothing when I cross the street that time. Am I gonna see a whitey up at this intersection too? Is whitey gonna be over there too? Is this whitey coming right now? There's an 84 license plate right at the same time as whitey drives by me. There's another whitey probably. I don't know. It wasn't perfectly aligned with the corner. Here's a guy walking by perfectly aligned with the corner. I don't know. He just was perfectly aligned with the corner. I don't know if he's gang stalker. If he had a red shirt on, then it'd be a little more sus. But he is perfectly aligned with the corner. And this is a FedEx, and they gang stalk all the time. And there's a whitey right as he drives by me. And here comes the white clown parade. Oh, just 3 cars. Oh, another one. Pulling up right directly behind me. With the FedEx. Here go the feds again. There goes whitey again. There go the feds. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm the weirdo. Oh, is that Whitey right as the car's honking? Was that Whitey again? I don't know about this guy. He's not getting for the curb right directly next to me. I don't know. Here goes a cop right now as I walk through the alley. The cops just keep driving by in the distance on this video. They're opening the door on a white SUV, looking directly at me right as I walk by the door. She's looking directly at me right as she opened the door on the white SUV. And then there's a 66. And then there's the whiteys. And that one's taking off right now. They just slammed the door. And then that one's is that same FedEx guy? I think he was turning behind me right when I got here. And it's the same FedEx guy. After he was just like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear things." There goes a cop. Synchronizing. Here's a 99 license plate right here. Here comes a mail truck pulling up as a whitey drives by, and another whitey next to him. They're gonna turn. Oh, I thought they were gonna turn at the exact same time. Well, this person is getting back in this van right as I walk up to the alley. I mean, it just is. Just is right as I walk up to the alley, and right as I walk by the car, the door is slamming. Just is. So yeah, I usually have a feeling, and I'm usually right. I have a feeling, I'm usually right. But you know, here's a whitey driving in front of me at the place where the gang stalkers always gang stalk me. Right there, where the whiteys always drive by. And here comes the whitey. Here comes another whitey. And there's another whitey at that intersection. And this whitey's got a 33 license plate. This whitey's got a 33 license plate. Well, I'm not gonna keep recording the whiteys all day. I got things to do. That car is taking off right there. It just got in the alley, I got in the car at the alley and then slammed the door next to me. And then syncing up with a white truck at the intersection. And then the white truck didn't gang stalk, but this car is gang stalking. Probably just a bunch of white gang stalkers right now. And that one had a 44 license plate. And that one's got a 444 license plate. That's a white truck, right? As I walk up to the alley. It'll just be one thing after another, and then nothing. And then they all come back again. And then there's a white car pulling up right as this white car is driving through. There's someone with a red shirt coming up. And they're probably going to run out in front of me right when I get to the intersection. Oh, not right at the intersection. Okay. Might be a regular red shirt person. I mean, there is a white truck at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. You know, this is probably whitey. You know. You know. Let's go up here. Am I gonna see whitey again? Is this guy in a white truck? Oh, it's a silver truck. Well, is he gonna take off directly next to me? It is. It is. It's gonna take off directly next to me after he slammed his door at the Ravenwood. And that's a red gang stalker car, I bet. Right there. I always see white vans that look like that, gang stalking. So that was probably a red gang stalker. And this car is gonna take off next to me, and there's a whitey. Is this car gonna take off next to me, like I just said? Did that car... Did I just say that car is gonna take off next to me, and then it took off next to me? I'm such a schizo. There's someone walking around the corner right here. And a white car driving out. And then right as the white car drives by me, she's going in the building. And then someone walking a dog over there. There's someone walking out of the building over there. I don't know. They weren't getting right across the street right as I got here. So I don't really know. You know. Kind of hard to say. Is this guy gang stalking pulling up right now? I always see construction vehicles gang stalking. And the street sweeper guy was gang stalking the other night. Just see all types of gang stalkers. And this car is gonna start right now. It did. It started right there. I knew that was gonna happen. And it's gonna take off next to me. Oh, there's a red car driving by as I walk by the blue car. What's it got? Oh, it don't got a special license plate. Oh, what's driving by loudly right now? What is it? What's driving by loudly? Just a silver car? Okay. Okay. Is this car gonna sync up with a red car? Let's see if it syncs up with a red car. It started right at the corner. You know. It did do that. So if it syncs up with a red car, it didn't sync up with a red car. Wow. I don't know. It just did start directly, precisely at the corner. And she was like walking out in front of me right when I got across the street. So it probably was a stalking criminal terrorist. Being a criminal, working for human trafficking criminals. That's probably what it was.